I didn't even read the name.
2K followers is under my threshold. 3 days ago is within my threshold. Long streams, which is good. An Artesian Builds gift panel. See if you have redeeming qualities.
What happened if he's personally bought 10 PCs?
She
I guess
could be international.
No idea who you're.
I obviously.
I'm over here.
No, not international. America. Whew, cheap shipping.
No, it just means they don't have to pay for shipping.
Thank goodness.
From Australia.
Active
nice.
Media.
So Australians will potentially have to pay like duties, for example. I think it's worth it. And you will do it.
All followers combined still under 5K, even across multiple socials. I was trying to be generous. That's a tough one.
Because there's bound to be repeats if you include multiple socials.
I know. That's also true. Let's go into the analytics dashboard. Spicy.
And you these babies.
Oh, and there's the reroll. Here's the reason, chatter babies. Here's the reason. This person has 3 months of ambassadorship and not a single click.
Ooh, not a single click.
Not a single click. Not even once.
A little rough. So it sounds
Purged.
Now they're re-rolling.
This is an ambassador giveaway, and you've got to be.
She won a free PC and he was looking for a reason not to give it to her. They have no problem giving every streamer who could afford a PC. They make custom PCs for like Soda Pump, and they did a custom PC for S-Fond, who's like a friend of Asmongold, OTK member. They don't need your money. They don't need your PC. You need their brand attached to your brand. Oh, okay. You give away free PCs to people who could afford them. I don't like that though, because I'm small streamer. I'm what? 4,600 followers. That's not 20,000. That's not 100,000. That's a real fucking dick move. And they're looking for reasons not to give it to her because she's only got 4,000 combined followers across all of her socials. 4,000? Who the fuck are you? You've got 4,000 ambassadors. You didn't exactly choose carefully who the fuck was going to be on your team. You just went out to every big streamer and said, hey, I'll send you a PC if you decide to, say something about it. Now you've got all these guys out there that have, like, yeah. So, I mean, you went for big guys. And not only that, but you said for up to $100 off, which means that there's a good chance that whoever has the $100, because mine says $200 off, right? So what they did is probably say, hey, $100 off, more to the streamer. You know what I'm saying? From like a nitpicky standpoint of, ooh, we've got, I don't know, man. You don't have 2.8 million followers. You don't have 2.8 million followers. You don't have 2.8 million people to give a flying fuck about your company. So to sit there and like bash on your ambassadors when you're the one that reached out to them to get as big a what they went out there and cast it as wide a net as possible. That's how I ended up in there. I'm telling you that. It's not like they came to me and were like, hey, we're going to send you a free PC for like, a $5,000 custom PC. I didn't get one of these. I didn't get shit from them. So at the end of the day, this is fucking retarded that they would go out there and start slandering the people that they reached out to. You know what I mean? At some point or another, when does this guy take some accountability for the fact that he told these people to go, he told his social media people to go out there and just like everybody, just plaster Twitch. If we can send an invite to every single person out there, then that's then job well done. His social media is less than 5,000 across all platforms. Someone shared screens of his accounts. Fuck him then, dude. Okay, so what do I do here, guys? What would be the proper thing to do? I don't know that anybody's ever used my link. I don't even know how I would check if anybody's used my affiliate link. Let alone the idea of like 3 months as an ambassador, not one click. Maybe your marketing is bad. Maybe just associating yourself with somebody doesn't mean that everybody around them likes you. You know what I mean? Just being a part of 5,000 different streamers because you decided to, again, cast this super wide net and just start handing out these ambassadorships to everybody. Further down this thread, if anyone knows who this streamer is, I'll buy them a PC from Power GPU and send it to them. Legend. Being a content creator in this reality is hard enough. It's lots of hard work and almost no progress at times. Yes. And the last thing we need is to be belittled for it. I hope you agree with my decision that I decided to step down from the Artesian Builds Ambassador program. I'm conflicted now with doing the same thing. Because, again, it doesn't bring me any value. If anything, as little as it might be, it's like my brand brings you business. You don't bring me business. You don't make me any money. As far as I know, you've never given me a dime. All you did was basically send me some stuff and say, hey, if people use your link, there's a chance that you can make a little bit of money if they purchase a PC through us. So again, there's nothing, you've never done anything for me. I would have had to buy with my own money for their sponsorship. As mentioned, we'll donate 100 to 500 on-site money towards a PC or anything else from our store with the amount depending on the cost of the item that you're welcome to use if you'd like to use as a free donation from us. That's not what that is. As a thank you for spreading the word about our PC builds team. This is I got this exact verbiage or whatever you want to call it. We're also open to helping provide some free merch to your followers and collaborative giveaway special situations. And I read that and I was like, no, you're not. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, if I ever said, hey, I'm going to do some kind of like charity drive or something like that, do you have some t-shirts or stickers or something that you'd like to give away? I highly doubt that they would have said yes. I would have got this treatment. Let's keep going. This is interesting. More. Okay, wait. I've seen your PCs and they're really badass, but I can't promote something that I don't personally own or use. This is an appropriate response. This is a very appropriate response. If you want to send me one, then we can talk about that. But 2% for basically free advertising on commission isn't exactly something I feel comfortable with. Although we wouldn't be able to provide you with an upfront PC, we do offer a discount with the potential for this price deduction to get higher if you're able to refer some customers. See, it's just, nah. Discount's always available for you as an ambassador, no matter how many PCs you'd like. Yeah, we'll save you $100 to $500, no matter how many PCs you want. Just build it for free and you're going to save yourself $500. Real talk. You save yourself a lot of fucking money by just building it yourself. That's why I did. Take full accountability and sincerely apologize for how my statement has hurt Kiapia. Sorry. As a viewer and participant in supporting Artesian. She didn't support. Whatever. Due to updated giveaway guidelines, which were not in alignment for this giveaway, I made the wrong decision to not provide the giveaway prize to the rightful winner. This action does not reflect the values of Artesian. You are the CEO. Yes, it does. You can't say that. You're not allowed to say that. You can't shoot somebody in the face and then turn around and say, this action does not reflect the values of me as a person. You did that. You personally did that. You are the CEO. It does not reflect. Yes, it does. You are a direct reflection of everything that your company stands for. You're the fucking CEO. Like, this first paragraph has absolutely nothing to do with accountability as far as I'm concerned. This is an empty, like, oh, I'm sorry for hurting your feelings. I hope you know I didn't mean it. That's what this says. The statements I made regarding the updated giveaways guidelines were made under the wrong circumstance and were in no way appropriate. Did your lawyer write this for you? We'd like to be able to provide new guidelines in the future that will allow everyone to participate in all and any giveaways. The statement made regarding our viewers does not align with the values of Artesian Builds. It does, because that's you, and you are the reflect. Okay. I apologize for how this hurt our community. You don't give a fuck. You wouldn't have acted like you were a big dick on the block with your fucking Star-Lord jacket when you said it. And Artesian, yeah, every line I got something for. Okay. Asking, like, oh, here, put this banner. It'd be great if you put out a tweet for us. Yeah, follow and retweet this. For what? I don't owe you anything. And at the end of the day, all you did was insult everybody that's at... everybody that's a part of this program. You just insulted them. You already don't give a shit. Okay? You already don't give us shit, and we advertise for free on our pages for you, okay? So stop acting like you did this to one person. That was a clear message to every single person that doesn't have 2.8 million followers. To every person you didn't send a free PC out of fucking nowhere. To every streamer you didn't directly message, like, please let us build you this PC live on our stream. Please watch the live stream on your channel so people know we exist, because we're only going to get 300 viewers and you're going to get 20,000. Those are the people you give a shit about, because those are the people that are actually worth more than you are to your own company. Okay. Now that we've cleared up the fact that this needs an S on it because you insulted every ambassador that you've got, whatever. During this time, I'll commit my full attention to create a new guideline that will reflect Artesian Builds' values to support all our viewers and customers, not the ambassadors, to allow each person the platform to create and grow. This has absolutely nothing to do. You didn't even mention the ambassadors at that point. Thank you for your ongoing support and continuation to provide me with personal feedback to grow. You're an asshole. To Kiapia, as well as other streamers of any size that were impacted by my lack of sensitivity, I sincerely apologize for hurting you in this process. You look pretty sincere in the idea that, like, you have the power to do whatever the fuck you want. The way that his mannerisms were during those clips was very much like, push the button, whoop, not push the button, push the button, oh, somebody out there getting nervous, oh, maybe I pushed it, and you're gone. When you do that, when you do stuff like that, you're playing with people's careers and livelihood. You know, you're talking about providing the opportunity for someone to upgrade their production value, and you just slid that out. You just pulled the rug out from underneath them. From someone who you would have had to have known ahead of time was a part of your ambassador program by actually being within the guidelines that you set out with your community outreach, whoever it is, your community managers, whoever it is that decided to just go out there and carpet Twitch and Twitter and YouTube and say, hey, you know what I mean? Please let me use your page for free space. I'll give you a discount if you decide to spend like $2,500 on a PC. Oh, by the way, if somebody buys a $2,000 PC, I'll give you $200. Oh, by the way, yeah, we actually overcharged them like $500. So it's not a lack of sensitivity. It was a lack of your own fucking awareness of the impact of the words that you're saying to the people that you yourself brought in. And you chose to put your name on theirs. And you chose to use their platform for your advertising. And you're over here apologizing for hurting the person when you literally toyed with their channel. You held their Twitch channel up and were like, and it's gone. That's what you tried to do? And then you tried to stand back and be like, this doesn't reflect anything. It reflects your personality deeper than you think. You're standing there looking at a camera acting like nobody on the other side has any emotional attachment to the words that are coming out of your fucking mouth. Have a little sense of accountability. That man has rarely ever been on camera. I can tell you that. Because he didn't have a single sense. There was not an ounce of awareness that was coming out of him of the impact of what he was saying. I'm thinking about starting a Twitch channel today. Could you stop by and shit on my viewer count? You can tell that man has absolutely no idea the impact of the words that are coming out of his mouth have on whoever was on the other side of that camera. Zero amount of accountability while he was doing it. Zero thought. Like, you have no awareness. You have absolutely no fucking awareness when those words are coming out of your mouth. The way that you were saying it. Knowing that that person was watching. Eagerly awaiting the fact that they want a giveaway that you entered them in. And then you decided to take back. And now you're over here like, you know, put the fire out. As well as any other streamers of any size. That's a load of shit. That's bullshit. To all of my ambassadors, see, this is a foul play right here. What kind of person Why would you say my ambassadors? Why would you think that your ambassadors want to be associated with you at all at that point? To all of my ambassadors, thank you for your ongoing support. What? This brand would not be here without your support all these years. I truly apologize for the hurt that this has caused you. Always, always, always support and take care of the community that got you where you are. Whether you think their influence is big or small is irrelevant. You're nothing without them. True. It's... Guys, you hear me saying all the time, you know? The stream... The viewers make the stream. You guys, the people watching, you decide the success of the channels. You guys decide the success of the channels. Whether streamer actually gets their dreams to come true and turns it into a career, or whether they fall apart and end up going back to doing whatever they were doing, is all in your hands. And it feels weird looking directly at the camera while I say it, but you know, it is what it is. It's the most personal connection I have here. But everything on every channel is up to you guys. If you want the players and you want the streamers to succeed, that's on you. We can only do so much. They said they've had over 1,000 ambassadors, which is kind of like, don't you think that's a little saturated to turn around and try and say, well, this person doesn't have 5,000 follows. Bitch, I can guarantee you that if you got 1,000 ambassadors out there, there's only a few streamers that are even a part of that are actually making a living, and everybody else is struggling. And you've got a few people that probably don't make a dime that are hoping and praying that the little bit of advertisement that they give your brand that doesn't give them a dime actually ends up going somewhere, so that somebody buys a PC from your company so that they can get the commission on it. So to go back and look at it like that, it's kind of like, I don't know, to belittle the different streamers is insane. You've got 1,000 people that are a part of your ambassador program, but you don't seem to have a problem with you know, belittling a couple of them and then turning around within like 12 hours or whatever and trying to smooth it over when you clearly were a bit of a dickhead. Thank you for your continued support. Shout out to all of the subscribers. Check out the YouTube. The Nightblade video is actually doing quite well. I mean, all things considered, I'm very happy. The views keep going up. People seem to be enjoying the build. I appreciate that, to everybody who's had a chance to watch it and give me your feedback on it. If you haven't had a chance to watch it and you care to support the YouTube grind of sorts, not really much of a grind, but I'd really like to expand my presence on YouTube without kind of oversaturating with a bunch of bullshit. But it'd be greatly appreciated if you could go over there and check out a video, leave a response, drop a like if you like it. Drop a thumbs down if you hate it. Say nasty things about me in the comments. Just don't break terms of service and we're fine. A little bit of interaction goes a long way though when it comes down to more eyes being able to see the content.